Marshall in the middle.
He looked at him. He said, dude, I'm a colonel who just got selected for brigade command. This tiger's not going to change its stripes. I'm going to go with what got me here. And I think that happens in the non-commissioned officer corps a lot. Whatever you were, I remember, if you all remember Command Sergeant Major Marvin Hill, Marvelous Marvin. Marvelous Marvin, one day I had to go to his office, me and a bunch of Sergeant First Classes. We were all going to be first sergeants together, provisional acting. We were going to start these companies during transformation. And the best piece of advice Marvelous Marvin Hill, Sergeant Major Hill, ever gave anybody was go with what got you here. He said, if you're an asshole, just be an asshole. Don't try to be a nice guy, because suddenly that won't work. And if you're a nice guy, don't suddenly try to be an asshole, because that won't work either. The problem with that is that the same thing that you started out being a corporal with, or a sergeant, is sort of has a tendency to keep going along that path unless something comes along to change it. So we got to figure out that I may be only one, but I am an important one right now. Someone else may have thought about or approached the Black Hearts and that in First Platoon wholly differently than I did. They would have had a different result. Not in the grand scheme, maybe not. But every decision they made and every way that they saw that platoon and their place in it would have been unique to them. So when you read my story, when you read that story and you think about Fenlason, what happens to most people is they go, you suck. It's fun. It really is. They read the book and they go, oh my God, this guy's a horrible platoon sergeant. Horrible leader. Okay. Well, the Army didn't think so at that time. The Army thought I was pretty good at it. So who's wrong? Me, the Army, or the leader? That's sort of this, what we're trying to do with this leader development piece is you've got to put you into the equation. So down the road, we've already passed it in the blog, but what I'd like to talk about for a second are OODA loops. And Will, we've talked about this before. You can find a link and stick it in there, but for right now, it really doesn't matter. Later on down the road, it might.
Marshall in the middle.